But here we are at beautiful Catavadera Country Club in Lincoln, California, former home of the LPGA Classic. Before then it was called actually 12 Bridges, but they lost a couple bridges. But anyway, now it's called Catavadera. I'm here on the putting green with the golf putting wizard. He calls him the golf wizard. He's going to show us a few techniques to think about, a different way to think about golfing. So I'm going to go ahead and let him take over his own intro.
All right, let me give you a little bit of background about my history. I'm 70 years old. I served in the Air Force.
Wait a minute, am I supposed to say you don't look 70?
Sure.
Okay.
I feel 70. I was lucky enough to serve in the Air Force as an air traffic controller. I got certified as an instructor.
All right, enough of that. Keep going.
Okay. All right. I got certified as an instructor, worked my career making some money, and then developed a real desire to learn how to play golf. I read every book, checked out every video, and enjoyed it immensely, consolidated it all in my mind, and I came out with a method to share with you to make your inroads into golf as easy as possible.
Now, why do you do this?
To share with others?
Yeah.
I find that I really want everyone to get up to a journeyman level of being a golfer, and I happen to know some of the secrets that will help someone become a journeyman rather rapidly.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that.
Okay.
And of course, there's no charge to do this, right? You just
No, this is for fun.
You just ask people if you like the videos, if you like the settings, to maybe push that subscribe button in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, that's
Do you have
perfect.
any idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, just keep playing with me here. We'll do that.
Okay.
So you're here to show a novel way, a unique way of putting in this particular case. Later on in a few series down, we'll talk about chipping and driving and.
Yeah, I can take you from putting to chipping to full swing to driving that ball home run derby.
Okay.
But you got to start with putting to learn the terminology. And I don't care if you're a beginner or if you've been playing baseball for 100 years or if you're a golfer, there's some terms that I think are important for us to know. I'll use as an example. Why am I holding this foot?
Why are you holding that foot?
I'll tell you why, because we need to understand some of the terminology of how what we call a golf club or the parts. So a golf club, this is a putter. Well, we call out here the toe as the toe here. We call this the heel, and the most important part is the sole of the club. I'm going to be referring to the sole from putting to chipping to full lie and driving. So we really need to understand what the sole of a club is. So
Okay.
that's that. All this is a visual to give you an idea. I'll go ahead and show you that this very cheap putter can actually do its job and just putt into the putting ring golf hole.
Okay.
Heck of a deal. That was a
All right.
3-footer.
So we're going to deviate a little bit now that you introduce something else. What is this ring that you have on the ground? Looks like two of them.
I'll go with the further one back. That's actually a hole on the ground, and it's for us to put a hole anywhere we want it. It's a little bit bigger, and it's for chipping exercise.
So I can see the benefit here where if you look around, there's a hole here. A lot of times when you're on the putting green and maybe there's a tournament or just a lot of players, the holes get a little bit crowded. So you could take that hole right there, that portable hole, and put it right out there.
Exactly.
And then you got your own little private ring to.
Exactly. You could. That's a perfect analysis. Plus, if you want to work right now on uphills, then you can put it on an uphill. If you want to work on downhills, you want to work on side hills, you put it where you want, and you put it the length you want.
Okay. Now it has some unique fenders or bumpers to it.
Those are exactly right. These are you could one of the easiest way. It's called a built-in bumper. There's 5 built-in bumpers, and it's important that you. It's kind of like a bowling alley.
Oh, you mean like with the kids when they have the gutter guards?
Exactly. It's the same thing. What they found is that kids are more inclined to play more bowling if the ball ends up going into the pins. Same scenario.
It's always more fun to hit something than to miss it completely.
Exactly.
I can see that even though that's looks like about 15 inches.
Exactly.
If you hit it, it probably feels better than if you miss the hole altogether.
And that's what it's all about. My philosophy is trial and success. Trial and success. So this actually takes the professional size 4-inch hole and modifies it,
All right,
converts
hold
it.
your hand down so we can see the hole. There,
That's about
No.
a 4-inch
a
hole.
little bit lower.
Okay.
Yeah, no, a little bit lower still. There you go. Okay, there you go. All right, well,
That's
that about, oh, I'm sorry, go
Okay.
ahead.
That's about the size of it.
Yeah. All right, well, that about wraps it up for our first
Okay.
shot. And then we'll come back later. We're going to talk more about the evolution and the development of the actual putter itself. Remember, go to Dr. Bald, or excuse me, I shouldn't say that anymore. Go to golfwizard.com, look them up on Google them, Facebook them, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for your time.